What up, people? Chop here from the Hardcore Guild on Lane server, game World of Warcraft, showing you Rotface, the second boss in the Icecrown Citadel. This boss is a real teamwork fight. The main tank will turn him around right there. The raid will spread out around him in a half moon. He will turn around and spew on random raid members. At that point, move out of it. Every 10 seconds or so, he will put a mutating injection on a random raid member. This random raid member runs to the off tank, in which we dispel the debuff, and a little blob is formed. This little blob is then kited around the room with the off tank until a second person gets the mutating injection. When we dispel the second mutating injection, the two little blobs will then combine into one big blob. This is a very dangerous blob that you need to build threat up on as an off tank and not allow to kill anybody. Everybody move out of his way. We're going to continue around the room, make sure everybody knows where the off tank is at all times. Continuing to dispel the mutating injection as soon as possible, because it does reduce the amount of healing done on the person who has the debuff. The green pools on the side of the floor like that do a damage over time, or if you're standing in it. So make sure that you're not standing in that. If you're an off tank, you do need to run through it to get the big blob out of the way of the healers. Now, after 5 little blobs, the big blob's going to explode. And this is similar to mortar fire, in which they zoom into your current location. All you need to do is move away from where you were standing until the explosion is done, and then move back. The next little blob mutating injection does come quickly after he explodes, so be ready for it, and then just rinse and repeat, people. This fight is kind of a DPS race, as well as a very tactical and team-orientated fight. We use 3 healers, 2 tanks. I don't see any reason why it can't be done with 2 healers. The reason you hear me clicking all the time is because I am yelling out who's getting the mutating injection on vent. I'm not really sure why it didn't record my voice. I'll have to figure that out. But if anybody has questions on the add-ons that I'm using, or why we're doing things a certain way, let me know. I just want to give a good call out to the guild and way to dominate people. We really made this fight look easy.